people, how are you doing today? Good evening to you. This is your number one lifestyle TV, AFROSPACE TV. And whenever we come on live, you know something good is about to happen. Once again, good evening to you and how are you doing? Let me ask you wherever you're watching from, because this is a live program. So let me ask you, how are you doing? How is your day going? How is your family? Tomorrow is Valentine's, so what are you planning for tomorrow? But guys, you are seeing me with this mask on my head. It's almost covering my face, but it's on my head. Now, this is AFROSPACE TV, and this particular show you are watching is called AFROSPACE TV Undisclosed. Now, in Nigeria and all around the world, crazy things are happening. I mean, remember the Thames song that says crazy things are happening? Yes, crazy things are happening, and I'm going to be bringing different personals on the show to tell you crazy things that are happening in their lives. I am VJ Moyo. They call me One Guy Too Drastic and the king of good times. But on this show, are we going to be having good times? Well, to some extent, if we are able to get to the point of the story, I mean, to the bottom of the stories, okay? Now, it is called Undisclosed because these different people are going to be coming on the show to share their life experiences and their stories. But then, they are going to be wearing this mask. They are going to be covering their faces because it is called Undisclosed. Now, these beautiful people are going to be sharing stories about rape, abuse, and different crazy things happening in their life. In fact, police brutality. Yes, police brutality too in Nigeria. Now, guys, let me get comfortable with you. In Nigeria right now, a lot of things are happening. Not just in Nigeria, even outside Nigeria, in America. Do you remember the Black Lives Matter movement? Yes, it came up because the black people are being ill-treated in America. And the same thing happens in Africa, especially in Nigeria. So guys, this beautiful show, this mind-opening show, this enlightening show is called AFROSPACE TV Undisclosed, and we are going to be shedding light on some very, very important stories. Do not forget, it is called Undisclosed because this guest coming on the show, we are going to be covering their identity. Yes, we are going to be covering their identity to just, to cover who they are. Because these stories you're about to hear, they are true life stories, but they are very, very scary. I met a lady a few days ago that spoke about how her father, should I say rape, forcefully had sexual intercourse with her since she was 6 years old. And now she's 26. That means that has been happening for the past 20 years. She has not been able to get off that hook. And so she came to AFROSPACE TV to seek help. We asked her, should we put you on air, live on TV? She said yes, but can you please not disclose my identity? And we were like, yes, we can do that. But would you like to come on live TV? She said yes. And that is why we came up with AFROSPACE TV Undisclosed. Crazy things are happening, my guys. I mean, crazy things are happening, especially to the ladies. And this particular show on AFROSPACE TV is going to liberate a lot of people. So guys, sit right there and enjoy the show with me. Once again, I am VJ Moyo. They call me One Guy Too Drastic, and I'm going to be the agent on this show. You can call me the undercover agent. All right, stay connected. I will be back. Some are going to be live and some are going to be pre-recorded. But you see, those live editions, you have to catch it live and direct, okay? So whenever we are live, you will know if you click on the subscribe button and turn on notification. So look around the screen right now. I'm very sure you will see a part where you can subscribe, follow, and then click on your notification so that you will know whenever we are live. Let's get to the show. Now, this lady, her name is Amaka Uba, and she's going to tell a story about how her father has been molesting her since she was 6 years old. A real father, a biological father. Have you heard that thing before? I hear the stories, okay, but I've never met somebody one on one. Now, do you know the interesting part about this lady's story? Before she came to AFROSPACE TV, she recorded a video of herself and her father. Now, I had to ask her, Amaka, are you sure this person is your father? When I saw the video, I had to ask, are you sure this man I'm looking at is your father? She cried. She wept profusely. She said, he is my father, in a very shaky and sad tone. Guys, crazy things are happening. This is called AFROSPACE TV Undisclosed. At this point, I feel like I should cover my face too because I'm ashamed of the men. So men, come on men, this is your daughter. Now, some people will say, well, it might be spiritual, it might be a spiritual something. But guys, come on. Don't let us lie on anything spiritual. Please, do not let us lie on anything spiritual. And that is why we are bringing this matter to limelight, but concealing the identity of these people. I have another man. His name is Abdul Wahab. Now, he came to AFROSPACE TV when he heard about AFROSPACE TV Undisclosed and shared his story. And what did he say? He said his stepmom has been forcing him to sleep with her since he was 15 years old. Guys, I'm terrified. Now, you ask me that, how can a lady force a guy to sleep with her? Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are actually happening. I was like, okay, Mr. Abu Wahab, relax. You are a guy. You need to have an erection before you can have a sexual relationship with somebody. If you don't want to be with this woman, how do you get an erection when she comes to you? But you know what he said? He said he doesn't know. When she comes to him, he just gets an erection. Come on. Do you think there is more to this story? If you think there is more to this story, stay connected. This is AFROSPACE TV Undisclosed. I will be back. Enjoy more music.
AFROSPACE TV, Africa to the wall.